So today we're going to be talking about offer creation, and the reason why is because a lot of people think they have an offer and they think they have it all dialed in, but a lot of times there are more things that they can do. So I'm not going to waste a lot of time. What I want you to do is I want you to take notes, and after you take notes, I want you to go and take action. So take notes and take action. That's what we're talking about. So let me share my screen and we are going to jump right into it. All right. This is the offer creation matrix. And what we are talking about today is offer creation and mini offer creation. Well, Antonio, you may be asking, Antonio, what is a mini offer? A mini offer is simply your lead magnet. But let's talk about offer creation first. Offer creation. Offers are leveraged. Offers help you build a sustainable business long term. This is the step-by-step process that you can use to build out offers that your leads and potential clients will love. Today, we're going to build your offer or strengthen your existing offer. We're also going to talk about mini offers. So always remember that ultimately, this is what a lot of people miss. Ultimately, you are the offer. You are the offer. So you need to package you and your product or service in a way that's simple to explain and lets your perfect prospect know that your offer is the simultaneous explanation of what they are missing and why they have been failing at the same time. Now listen to that. It is the simultaneous explanation of what they're missing and why they have been failing all at the same time. The irresistible offer is important for many reasons. Like, your message is not resonating. Is anybody out there that they feel that their message is not resonating? Your prospects don't understand your value. They don't see the value in you or your product or your service. You keep getting objections. Maybe you keep getting objections. Maybe you keep getting infopreneurs, people that just only want information, but they're never ready to buy. Maybe you want to charge high ticket prices. If so, then you need to be able to build out an irresistible offer. These are the symptoms of an unscalable and unclear offer and message, but we're going to take care of that. So getting super specific and creating quick, sustainable wins are just a few of the keys to creating an irresistible offer. Your offer should be able to generate quick wins for your new client. Within the first week, your new client should be able to get a quick win. So you need to build that quick win into your offer. Your offer should be structured as a clear and simple roadmap to taking your client from their current situation to their desired situation. Your core offer should have the ability to create quick wins in 90 days or less. No one wants to pay you $3,000 and they don't get a win in the first 45 days. Like, you're going to lose them. You're going to lose them. That's when you start getting people wanting a refund and that type of thing. Every offer has 3 keys. Number 1, an urgent problem that their market is looking to solve. That is where your market research comes in. That's why you have to do your market research. Because you want to know if what you're thinking about or if what you're proposing is actually an urgent enough problem. You don't want to choose something where somebody says, I can put that off to next year. You want to choose a problem to solve that people want solved right now. Number 2, a clear promise or result that the offer helps the client achieve in 90 days or less. Number 3, you want to, so not only do you want that, you want a clear roadmap to help them get there. You want a clear roadmap to help them get there. Lots of coaches, service providers are out there and they feel they have an offer, but they don't have the roadmap. They have not mapped out their ideal client's journey to success. And that's what you have to do. And that's what we are going to learn here today in this training. Meaning the value of your offer is way more than the cost. The value of your offer should be way more than the cost that your client is going to pay. When your ideal client comes across your offer, they should say to themselves, wow, this is an absolute no-brainer. I'd be crazy not to take advantage of it. This is how we figure out the 3 keys. Let's talk about the problem. What problems are your ideal clients experiencing, and can you help them solve them? Do you have the expertise to help them solve that big, burly problem? Do you have that expertise? If you do, you want to write these out on a piece of paper. You want to take everything that's in your head and put it down on a piece of paper. To think is to put it in ink. You can also put it on a Google document, but it's better to write. It's scientific that when you write things down, you retain that knowledge much better. And it'll help you. All right. Next, you want to identify which one you can help the client solve within 90 days. Remember, we are thinking about quick wins. Next, what outcomes will they get in 90 days once it's solved? That's something that here's another instance of what a lot of people don't think about. What is that awesome outcome that my client is going to get at the end of this 90 days? All right. So let's talk about outcomes. Let's talk about what those things are. So if you look at this chart, here are the things that are high on the list. And then next you have, they are in the middle. These things are in the middle. So this goes toward your messaging. When you're talking about outcomes, what message are you trying to put out there? You want to pick the messaging that's on this top level, not on this middle level, and definitely not on the bottom level. So on the top level, you have revenue, number of clients. This is what the outcome is. This is what your client is looking to achieve. They're looking to achieve revenue. They're looking to achieve more clients. They're looking to make money. They're looking to make profits, turnover. So now ROI, return on investment. Next, so you got wealth. Next, you've got health. Cholesterol, they're looking to lower their cholesterol. They're looking to decrease body fat. They're looking to lose pounds. They are looking to be able to run the 5K mile or run a race. Like, I don't know. But next you want to talk about, we're talking about retirement age, making a return on your investment, tax savings. And we're talking about relationships, save your marriage, find your soulmate. If you're a relationship coach, those are the big outcomes for that. And you'll get that you're going to have this slideshow. So you can come in and really take a look at these and figure out what outcome you want your offer to give to your ideal client. What problem you want to solve and what the outcome is that you want your ideal client to get by the end of your program. All right. So now create a 7-figure message. This is the beginning of your offer. You are going to create you're going to take everything that you brain dumped, you found the problem that you want to solve. You've brain dumped the steps that you want to take. Everything that you can solve. You figured out the problem that you want to solve. Now you're going to create a 7-figure message around who you're trying to solve it for, what you're going to solve. Now, this is how you do that. Now, create a 7-figure message that best describes who it's for, what it is, and what it does. Example, this is the formula. I help achieve, do within metric or time frame so they can without. So you could say, I help single mothers achieve 5K months in their coaching business in 90 days so they can finally build the house of their dreams without having to work crazy overtime hours at their job. That is one example. But this is the formula. I help achieve, do, metric, timeline so they can without. That is your 7-figure message offer statement. This gives you a clear way to explain and sell your offer. This gives you a clear way to let your client know that you get them a desired result or outcome. So now I want you to create a statement and be specific. Here is another example. I help single mothers make an extra 5K in a month in their coaching business. Let's see. Nope, that's a little bit wrong. Let's see. I help single mothers make an extra 5K a month. I help single mothers make an extra 5K a month in their coaching business in 90 days so they can finally build the house of their dreams without having to work crazy overtime hours on their job. All right. Now take your promise that you just created. Take your 7-figure message that you just created and brain dump the actions that it will take to achieve the results on a piece of paper. Just take everything that they are going to have, that you are going to teach them to do, that's going to get them from point A to point B. Take all those steps and put them on a piece of paper. Example. Here are some examples. Build a list, start a group, create content, messenger chat, TikTok videos, YouTube ads, etc. Whatever it is, the things that you're going to teach them to get them from point A to point B, take all that knowledge out of your head and put it on a piece of paper. After you brain dump all the steps on a piece of paper, group all the common steps into 3 to 6 pillars. So if let's say TikTok videos, YouTube videos, and Facebook lives were all in one step, you would make that one dedicated step. And then you would take the other steps that correlate with each other and put those in. You would take like 3 of those and put those in a step. And you would take 3 of the other actions that the person needs to take and put those in a step, or the actions that you're going to teach them to take and put those in a step or a pillar. So you want 3 to 6 pillars. All right. Here is an example of your pillars. Once you get your pillars, here is an example of your pillars. Target client avatar. Build an audience with their avatar in mind. Content creation matrix. Let's see, for how to eat healthy. Let's see. Maybe meal planning would be one of those. And then inside your meal planning pillar, you would have maybe like 3-4 steps in there. All right. So then name these areas and name the process. So once you do that, you want to name these areas, name these pillars, and then name the entire process. This will be your signature process. Put it in order so clients know what they'll be doing to get results within a 30-day period. Put these things in order. So once you get them on paper, then you want to put them in order from day 1 to day 90, or week 1 to week 12. You say this week, this one, so this pillar goes first. The second week is the next pillar, that type of thing. So things to remember. When you're making your steps, make them in a way that they can get small wins fast. I cannot stress that enough. To make a great offer, you need 3 things. Your offer will need training and content. Your offer will need mentorship and coaching. And your offer will need a sense of community. That's how you build a strong offer. Remember this: training and content, mentorship and coaching, and a sense of community. Here's a pro tip. Select offers in a growing market that you are sure will continue to grow. These are the 3 main markets. You're talking about health, wealth, and relationship. These continue to grow. Don't choose an offer and build out an offer in a market that is on the decline. You want something that's growing year over year. So this is an example of an offer roadmap that this is my offer roadmap, as a matter of fact. So as you can see, we have, here is the 7-figure message. Here are my 3 phases of my program. And here are the steps that I take a person through to get them to the desired result. Now, within each step, there may be other mini steps that the person has to take. But this is how you build your offer out. Build out how you're going to deliver that person, how you're going to deliver the outcome to that person by taking them step by step by step. All right. That's how you get clarity for yourself. And that's how your clients have clarity. So they know exactly where they are in the process. If you have not done that, you really need to do this. So now that we have our main offer dialed in, it's time to create our mini offer or mini value offers or lead magnets. We use mini offers to generate qualified leads, build our email list, fill our groups, start relationship building in Messenger as a micro yes, etc. An excellent mini offer should be a small piece of your main offer for congruency. Let's go back one. Let's go back two. So what I would do if I want to create a lead magnet or a mini offer is I would take a small piece of one of these and create that mini offer from that small piece of one of my steps. For congruency, you should never create a lead magnet and if it does not live within your main offer. Why would you do that? So let's move on. It should always tell more of the what and not the how, meaning it should always give context. We have more content than we know what to do with. We need context. All right. It should naturally lead back to a call to action or a deeper connection with you. It should create a minimum of, you should create a minimum of 3 mini offers to fit the different stages of awareness of your audience and who they may be. We're going to talk about that in just a minute. You need to create 3 mini offers to fit the different stages of awareness that your audience may be in. It should have this is what your mini offer should have. It should have its own title. It should have its own copy, and it should have its own content. And make sure to make it branded toward you. Make sure that it's aesthetically pleasing and branded toward you. Create your mini offers with these 3 stages of your audience's awareness in mind. Let's just keep it real simple here. We're gonna say that the stages of awareness are cold, warm, and hot. Cold. Let's talk about cold. They are just getting to know who you are. They have just accepted your friend request. A checklist is a great way to begin building the relationship because they're easy to consume. So with a cold person, you don't want to try to get somebody that's cold and give them a big mini course. You just want to give them a simple checklist as a lead magnet because they're going to consume that quick and get a quick win out of that checklist. And that's going to warm them up to you and bring them to the next stage. Maybe even get them to the hot stage. So, useful resources that they will come back to. That's what you want. It could be a Facebook group. If they're cold, Facebook groups are great. And another example, 100 high converting email headlines. That's a great lead magnet. So let's talk about the warm phase. They are beginning to trust you because of consuming your content. At the warm phase, you could have a guide, a PDF, a Google document. Within those guides, PDF, and Google documents, they should have an introduction. It should solve a problem. It should be a branded solution. Remember, we just talked about that. Your branded solution to a certain step in your process. It should have a call to action. It should also have the aesthetics. It should be aesthetically pleasing. And like I said before, this is an example right here. I'm not going to open it, but this is an example. And I also have embedded a cheap, I won't say cheap, it's like $37 or something like that, where you can just create flip books real easy from a Google document. I mean, it's real easy to create it. I think it's like $37, very affordable, $27, something like that. So that you can make these real quick, get them out to your ideal or potential prospect leads and start to build those relationships and get those clients. So let's talk about hot. They are showing up those people that are hot for you, they are showing up everywhere that you are, letting you know that they are a fan. For these people, they are ready to consume even more of your content. So you can give them a micro training. You can invite them to Facebook Lives. You can give them webinars, get them in front of webinars, mini courses. You can also create Google Doc training and get a professional. You can create a Google Doc and get a professional on Fiverr or Freelancer to spruce it up, make it beautiful for you. Or you can do it yourself in Canva. So here is a free $20 to get you started. This is a free $20 to get you started on Freelancer, and you can go over, you can create you a PDF with your mini offer, have them spruce it up, make it beautiful, and get it out there. So how to brainstorm and build it. Mini offer. Shed light on one of your avatar's problems and help them solve it. It is pretty much, it is as simple as that. The offer type. Here are your offer types. We just talked about them: PDF, Facebook group, checklist, mini training, etc. Your mini offer should have a headline. Is your messenger process losing you money? That could be a headline for a messenger mini offer, as an example. Many offers have to have a 7-figure message also. Remember, we created a 7-figure message for your main offer, but many offers also have a 7-figure message. And the formula is the new, who is for, that are looking to, without XYZ. So let's talk about it. The new messenger framework, PDF. Who is it for? It's for high ticket affiliates. What are they that want? It's for high ticket affiliates that want to book more calls without looking like a spammer. Want to book more calls is what they're looking to do. So the new messenger framework, PDF, goes in here. For high ticket affiliates, goes in here. Want to book more calls, that's what they're looking to do, without looking like a spammer. That is something that your mini offer has to have. Every mini offer and every offer has to have a 7-figure message, because that's the starting point. And that's also how you pull content from that 7-figure message. All your content lives inside that 7-figure message and inside your process that we talked about. All right. So every mini offer needs copy. Your copy and mini offer content can follow this formula and have these elements. Your mini offer should have a hook to grab attention and communicate the outcome. Your mini offer should have an intro. Introduce yourself and establish your authority. Tell people why you have the authority to bring this knowledge to the market, why you have the authority to teach them something. All right. A lead in. Your mini offer should have a lead in, meaning frame their problems. Let them know that you understand what they're going through. It should have challenges. State the reasons why people struggle with this. Let them know that they're not alone. It should have content. Walk them. Your mini offer should walk them through the solution. It should walk them through, give them 3 simple steps that they can take. Maybe more of the what and not the how. You can make it about the how, because it's still only one small step. But you want to let them know that it's only one small step. It is not the end all and be all. Because if you give somebody something, a small thing, and they will walk away thinking that this is going to be the thing that's going to get them out and be the answer to their prayers. You have to make sure that they know that this is going to be very helpful, but it is only a small piece of a much larger process. That's why this next thing is context. That means zoom out and show them the big picture of how working with you is the answer to their problems, not this mini offer. This mini offer is amazing, but actually coming into your larger offer is the real solution. That's what you call content. Next, you give a clear and direct call to action. Next is your call to action. So, this training is over for today. What I want you to do is I'm going to jump on the call with anybody that just set a call with me. If you need help creating your offer, jump on a call, set a call with me, and we'll jump on and I will help you create your offer. I'll help you get started. All right.